paljon. Jätkä tänne istuun. Joo. Okay, are we ready to start or continue? Ready? Okay, so how was it? Nice. Morning so far. Yeah. It was a good question, Luisa, by the way. Like, how do you prevent yourself from having this kind of SDG depression? But how did you feel about the answer?
Yeah, well, there's no formula, I guess.
Yeah.
You need to keep practical.
Yeah.
That's my understanding.
Baby steps and then. Any other reactions, thoughts, Julia?
Well, in a sense, it was nice to hear that sometimes you have to tone down the creative thing. We are also focused on being creative and innovative, but it's sometimes good to step back and say you still have to be like realistic with what you want to do.
And actually, oh, you want to have a follow-up, Leo? Okay, just when you think about what does it mean to be creative? I would kind of throw the ball back at you and say like, doing something is already an act of creativity, right? Like when you think about it, how many people are just talking and talking, you are actually doing, you are taking a stance on these things. That's like. But Leo, did you have something?
Yeah, basically I was thinking about the applicability notion. So because there's ideas that would be executable for us, small teams, and there are ideas that would be executable maybe for the city, and then there are solutions which are like logically feasible, technologically feasible for someone with potentially unlimited resources also. So is there any direction for us as to whether like which category or idea has to belong to, or could it be something that would be a theoretical solution that would never be executable even for the city presently without any solution?
Well, that's a perfect segue for the next session. So kind of how do you validate, or how do you when you think about ideas, how do you kind of position them in terms of what kind of value they create? So we're going to be doing an exercise on that. But that's a good point that, for different organizations, your ideas have different value and different aspects to it. You don't really have to think about whether this is feasible for the city of Helsinki, for example, or city of Copenhagen. It's really up to them when they see your results or the outputs. And then they can, be inspired by that, what can we do? So this team came up with a solution A. What can we do in our organization, because they know their capabilities best. Yeah. Okay. Ready to move on? Yeah. No more break. Break gone. Look at these beautiful pictures. All of these are free to use. It's really amazing. HelsinkiKuvia.fi. This is from 1951. Now that you have found problems, world is full of problems, turn them into solutions. Does this picture ring any bells to anyone? What does it signify? Yes, yes. So this is a celebration time, celebrating Labor Right, if I remember correctly. 1st of May in Finland, when whole country goes crazy. And the day before that, and week before that, basically. 635 brainstorming. Has someone heard about this before? Oh, so I guess no one has tried it before. It's really simple actually. And now this is like the first part of kind of generating ideas and then narrowing them down. So once we reach 1 p.m. today, you're going to have 3 ideas that you will test with people. So 635 comes from 6 people or 6 rounds of idea creation, 3 ideas, 5 minutes each. So you have 3 problem solutions or problem spaces identified. You have between 4 and 7 people in your team, and then 5 minutes. It's a match made in heaven, really. Tough crowd. Okay, in my mind it made sense, and I'm gonna make sure it makes sense for you as well. So basically, you go, you form a circle or go around a table with your team, and then everyone takes a piece of paper. We have plenty of A3s here and pens and sticky notes. And the idea is that you write down, like everyone writes down here, like the problem 1, 2, and 3, the ones you have identified and uploaded to Teams. So far, so good. Okay. And then you write down here on the first row your name. And the idea is that within 5 minutes, you create one idea in each of the problem space.
Idea for solution?
Yeah, exactly. So how do we solve this problem? And then you pass on your paper to your left, like this. And another paper comes from your right. Thank you. And then under this, like, you start with a different row, new row again. Write down your name, and you can either build on the idea or have a new one or constructively critique the previous one. So there's like a flow of ideas. And you take this, you go through like 6 rounds within, like, in your team. So you have like, you do this like 6 times. Here, that's 1. Thank you. So you do it 6 times. So basically half an hour ideation session, and no talking during this half an hour. Like, imagine you are like in a rock concert in Finland. Not a single word. Is it clear? So write down your name, ideas, pass it on, take a new one, half an hour, and when we are done with this, there's new guidelines coming up.
What is the 6?
Well, originally, like this professor who came up with this was said that, you know, like you have 6 people, but you can do it like 4, 5, 6, 7. Then it just means that you have less rounds.
Like, when we have the paper, actually everyone starts with 1.
Yeah.
Each paper has a problem to give a solution, or are all the papers talking about the same problem?
Same problem. So like the problems you have identified. So everyone starts with a blank paper with problems on the top, and then exactly, yeah. And then you narrow down, like this is like, you know, now you generate lots of ideas, and then you choose like, okay, but there's more guidelines coming next.
Does this work as a dialogue?
We are only 2.
That's a good point.
But you know, of course, we can try. And yeah, we
Niin.
Joo. Varmaan. Meillä on huomenna aamulla niinku sellainen varattu aika, että me työskennellään yhdessä.
Joo.
Mehän voidaan periaatteessa viedä tää malli sinne.
No joo, siis joo. Se on yksi. Tai sit mä en tiedä, onks mitäs noin muut tyypit joinaako se samaan aikaan. Tänähän voi periaatteessa tehdä kanssa kollaboratiivisesti. Mä en itse asiassa tiedä, mitä toi voisi mennä netissä.
Se on kyllä, se voi kestää tosi kauan, että saa 6 kierrosta etänä.
Joo.
Sillä ei kaikki on nyt oikeasti koneen ääressä.
Niin totta, joo. No mut hei, halusitteko te, tässä on niinku periaatteessa ideana se, että tässä on 6 kierrosta mennään, niin haluatteko te joinaa silleen, että se on...
Jos joinaa siihen toiseen köyhyysryhmään, niin sillä niin saa idea kanssa, mitä ne...
Niin. Ja tavallaan sitten te saatte tavallaan inputtia, tai annatte inputtia heille ja sitten niinku ymmärrätte kanssa, että miten se homma toimii.
Joo.
Mut onko se sitten tulee niinku snadisti ylimääräistä duunia teille?
Me ollaan tässä nyt.
Niin, ja sitten voitte coachaa sitten. Niin.
Tai voi, jep, niin. Otetaan vaan ne. Ja voidaanhan me tietysti kysyä, että ketä nyt noista muista olisi nyt niinku...
Oh, that's beautiful.
Hey guys. We're working with the Nordic Rebels, right? So we're also on the field of our group.
Yeah.
At least we are doing so together.
Do you,
6 papers or like 1 paper per person, so that we have 4.
yeah, one person, like 1 paper each.
Okay,
and then
so
you
we
just,
have 4.
yeah, and then you just go 6 rounds.
Okay.
Yeah, so someone gets to go like twice. But, well, you get to go twice some of the ideas, but it doesn't really matter. Like the idea is to generate like a bundle of ideas and then just narrow down.
Okay.
So for example, this goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Yeah. Shall I switch on the lights or are you okay? Or well. Was it okay with the clear directions? Yeah, 4 pieces, but then basically you just rotate 6 times.
6 times.
Yeah.
And we write, because we have the 3 columns, so if I take a paper, I put like 3.
Exactly.
And each time I write 1 thing per column, or I can choose which.
No, each. You get to like, so when you start, you feel your role.
Yeah.
So like each 3 problem spaces, you write down 1 idea.
Okay.
Yeah. So 3 ideas each round for each paper.
Yeah.
And then 6 rounds.
Yeah, I know, but I was thinking that if we want to try this exercise, should we like take your problems here?
But everybody has one paper.
Everything okay?
Yeah, we're trying to. But do we like? Is it like that we put like our 3 problems here, and then we like each of us find solutions to that, and then we pass it over.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you do it like 6 times, so you might end up doing 1 paper twice, but
Yeah.
that's okay. And you might want to write down like a brief tagline just to make sure, like, sorry, I don't want to micromanage.
Okay. No.
So like, you know, so that everyone knows like what problem is
Yeah,
what.
yeah.
Yeah. Hello.
What?
I didn't get that either. It's alright.
We have the exact same problem.
Yeah.
We don't have really 3 problems. We have 1 problem.
And we just visualized it in 3 different ways.
Yeah. Like we identified like how this problem is represented in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
So, should we try tackling? Because we can't. All these we write, they're all like we're facing gender stereotype, kind of like gender roles in all 3 of these. Like one is gender roles, then there's workplace stereotypes, and then there's youth. Like let's say like baby blue and pink represents each gender or whatever. I don't know. So it's kind of like it's all one problem. So like
We don't have
Yeah.
3 problems.
But these are 3 ideas then. Like I think like these all have like kind of different solutions to them. So it's completely fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Just try to tackle these different point of views.
Yeah. So how, yeah.
So we won't. I don't think this is going to be our final like presentation. So does that matter?
In terms of like.
Like you're not going to look at like, oh, your presentation didn't fit this.
No. I mean, this is like part of like this is just to like help you like in the process. Yeah. So it's not like kind of free fall. Yeah.
Evaluating your skills.
Yeah.
Nice space division here.
Nice. That's also beautiful. Okay. Everything is beautiful. I don't want any problem. Sorry?
Then nothing is beautiful. If everything is
Yeah. Well, I have my face is.
on that note.
Yeah.
We're looking
It's
to
a
the hat
smoke
who
bomb.
had empty glass. We can both look at the point that everything is
but
beautiful,
you need
nothing is
contrast.
beautiful. It's the perspective.
Yeah, that's true.
To know what
Oh
is
my
bad.
God, let's continue here.
Let's just start. So do we want to time it? Okay, I'm gonna start timing it. Maybe let's
Do you need? This is not beautiful actually.
Yeah, it's not, but
Do you need?
the only table we have, so.
Okay, just a minute. Okay, time to move on. What?
Oh,
Welcome to the future.
I was thinking we would go down.
Joo, eli joo, ratkaisu. Tässä on niinku se, että kerätään ensin ideoita ja sitten voidaan niinku validoimaan siitä. Sillä niinku mennään alemmas funnelissa ja sitten 3 lopuksi. This is beautiful. Monday.
Not so great when you attend stupid class.
Hey. I put a lot of effort in this.
He wasted our time this morning. Literally went through 1.5 hours of how to cite a freaking paper. not funny, man. Like.
What's a goddamn YouTube video on APA citation?
No, goes through like, okay, today's class is compulsory because I need to tell you all these stuff. And at the end of the session, just so you know, these stuff is available on my courses, so you don't need to take a picture. And we were like,
You could go to the back and play piano.
no. Why would I do that?
I sure hope my operations management credits get transferred.
So cool. Now they're kind of narrowing down the idea, like generating ideas. Then you narrow it down. And Seppi and Merite was so cool. Hey, I see dead people. What? I see dead people.
It is a hospital. Are you sure it's dead people?
I just see people in general.
Well, not a lot. So
Okay, I guess most of the teams. Hi. Hello. Most of you are done already, but in case you are still working, that's fine. But now, please look at the guidelines for the next phase. So, start mapping your ideas with the framework, and then the idea is that you narrow down to 3 ideas. And now, like when you think about this kind of triangle, when you think about the ideas, middle is the sweet spot. So creating value for all these 3 actors, and also try to think, has this idea been developed already? If it has, how can you build on that? So kind of navigating this kind of solution space. So in the next, let's take 25 minutes for this next phase. Is it clear? No more lights. Okay, 25 minutes. Go, 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 go.
So we need to use the samples Yoshi framework. So we need to have the value for us, for our client, and the size. That triangle. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah.
And we need to map those ideas in the triangle. Wait, really couldn't listen quite you.
Oh yeah, sorry.
What you say?
Shall I come and? Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I was like really in the far end corner. Oi. So yeah, so remembering the framework exactly. So when you think about all these ideas, I mean, they fit here in a different way. Some of them create value for you, some of them create value for you and the client, or kind of the end user in a way. But then try to find like ideas that are like really in the middle, that balance between all these kind of win-win-win kind of situations. And then the idea is that you narrow down into 3 ideas that you want to kind of test further. Yeah. And then one thing to also keep in mind is that has the idea been tried or executed? Like if you know, as far as you know, and if it has, how can you build on that? Or if it's based in Helsinki, for example, how can you collaborate with them, for example? Yeah.
client is end user.
Yeah, I mean, kind of understand it more broadly. Yeah. Sorry. Neat.
Neat. Neat tape. Neat.
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 We need more neat. No, need more neat.
Yeah, similar, because I know there are similar, I guess.
Yeah.
What is business? How can we sustain this business?
Nobody can see that. I mean, you can poke a hole, right? You can tie this ribbon here.
Oh, I'll bring some tape.
Neat tape.
Neat. Neat tape.
We have tape downstairs?
Yeah, underneath the cup. Auto cup.
A cup?
No, cup.
Underneath the
Cup.
cup? What cup?
Auto cup.
Hello.
Are you done again?
No.
Oh, okay.
We don't know how this works, so we.
Yeah.
Okay. Da.
Poster boy.
So.
You walk on the
Ring.
ring.
What is the novel? Has it been done before? Okay.
Get it? Got it?
No.
Good.
Need
Oh,
more,
no.
more explanation.
So,
about
so,
this.
so when you think about like now in the previous phase, you created like tons of ideas.
Okay.
Now start mapping them along like inside this
all the
triangle.
ideas.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then those that are inside here, like in the middle, that kind of create value for all of these.
Okay.
They are like that's like the sweet spot. And
Okay.
from there, you need to kind of choose 3 ideas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
You write that first and then go here.
Ooh. Sorry.
Yeah, that's right. So you.
Fair enough.
God damn it. I went, sorry.
We are missing. Oh,
yeah.
Back.
Yeah. Wow. I was about to say I went chilly on the microphone.
Hello, I'm Nick.
But it looks kind of cool with these stripes.
It's like he's flying up.
Yeah, flying up. I was about to say it's like melting down.
Nice, flying up.
Because the red thing behind sort of looks like a cave.
Yeah, yeah. This is
red cakes. They're planning a festival of black super
How do we approach the us aspect? Is it us as in us four?
yeah, like you four. Like what kind of value does it create for you? I mean, whether it's like new learnings or new capabilities or better living conditions or. And I think if I may continue just briefly, I mean, it kind of connects with like what Sebi was talking about, this kind of ownership. So if you don't feel that this creates value for you, I mean, it's kind of difficult to have ownership if it's just like it's kind of reflecting on that.
It might be homeless youth or sinking or.
Yeah, I mean that's a bit funny wording, but it's more like kind of end user, I would say. I mean, you can.
So the person who
yeah.
Oh, donut! Oh, donut is super useful because, like, actually earlier.
I know, it's the same person.
Okay.
Table behind her.
And this one was taking, having like an advertising campaign on mainstream media, so we'll do it with the way.
Yeah, that may be the wrong way to go about it.
Should everybody do one paper or too much for one?
Yeah, well, we can decide if we want to do it per topic or we want to do it in general.
Let's do it per topic because one paper is not
too enough for three
topics.
topics.
Okay,
That's fine.
I can draw that.
Tries to waste more, but it doesn't combat your wasting.
Okay, that was a bit uncalled for, but if you have a beef, take it outside.
Is version 6 up on Drive? I saw it in Teams, but I don't think it's on Drive.
Not yet. I'll do it.
Maybe just do it really simply. It doesn't have to have like everything that we have on the paper.
Is it?
You weren't kidding. We were discussing whether they should just be called leggings. Because they, like, just like
They're for leggings.
Yeah. For men's leggings. For men's legs.
Oh, they're only. Why? No, they could be.
Oh, I know why. Because it's like your pants, right? You need to have a different cut. Because if you call it leggings, it would just be, two pieces of things sold together.
Yeah. And you also have this, like a pee hole.
Yeah. I see. Okay, yeah. Cool. And they actually look very comfortable.
Yeah. I have one extra pair if you want to buy.
Yeah, how much?
Let's talk.
Where you look? Where you have it?
Instead of like gardening, so but there's really like people and the museum. That's what makes this business. Okay, I'm gonna put
We can go to this one here.
Maybe we can use this one.
Oh, did you saw the? What? Like
There's too many notifications.
No, like the teams. They had some questions there. Oh yeah.
Oh, all the artwork.
The idea would be like to get the opposite gender to try, like spend a day in another professional setting, develop empathy and connection and this kind of thing. Develop quotas.
Sounds good.
Get 10 credits together, like a 10-week period with immigrants. I think that could be a way, and then also to marketing this thing in a way that it really benefits them. For maybe, a lot of companies nowadays.
That's what they mention here as well. We completely forgotten about it. We talked about it and then we just.
Adding on the second, the roadmap
Do what? SPSD?
Okay, so you want to bring it back to
For my case, I wouldn't recycle so it's bad for the environment too. Maybe I need to get more.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can keep that because they don't have to be specific.
But images are tomorrow.
You don't need to have like a perfect idea.
No rush, no rush. I'll just give more. I'm gonna give more guidelines what happens next in 5 minutes or so, and then we can just.
I just started this.
Sounds strange to say artificial family. I don't know. I get your point.
So just vision sometimes in the AR exhibition.
Yeah.
Something here also.
But also, I think, yeah, I think it's quite middle for international flow because we can do the business of that.
Yeah, there must be companies.
They are not really connected with it. There should be something more.
This was the whole adding research subject. Learning, confidence, openness. Is that all relates to gender?
Yeah, but the idea here, it hits a little bit here, but not on a commercial level. But the idea is like you have those accounts that make fun of something specific. So have an account to make fun of those stereotypes. Try to engage youth by humor or something.
Is there some sort of like organization in Finland, like there's all the AS and stuff like that? Is there something to for like women in startups thing, like an equity group? Oh, designers in startups. But I mean, like, yeah, would there be something that could encourage women to take part in all these things? No. Because like I see so many like CEOs and all that who are starting companies, and they're majority of them are men, like tech companies that are getting hugely funded.
If we're going to development,
I think the legislation is the biggest issue, and that it's so stupid. But I think that sometimes exists, but it's not like a social platform. You know, it's just like you know.
Yeah.
It's like we can narrow it down for this much. It's too much, I think. So it's like maybe.
But it's really just to clarify and make some justifications first.
Maybe I think this is the most festival organized in May.
I will pick up my paper.
it gives them a lot of added value. There's already people who will think there's some I think both directions are very plausible.
I don't like the coffee idea. Of course, need more like coordinating and everything, but in the end, it's all even though it's also
Hey.
Hi.
How's it going? Okay.
This is good for us.
Okay. Do you feel like it's kind of giving more structure?
Yes. We managed to eliminate one thing which has been kind of going around a bit. The illiteracy and form filling. What they were talking to us in Migri, that those who don't read have problems contacting the authorities. And in a way, we have UI, and we have someone with JavaScript, and you immediately feel like, oh, we could do a service for them, but then this kind of made us understand it's less relevant to us personally. We kind of don't think we relate to it.
Yeah.
But we managed to find two kind of directions that very
Cool.
general we could go into.
Yeah. And what do you think actually, sorry, like when you think about this value for us, what Sebi was talking about, kind of this project ownership, that, you know, if you feel that, you know, this is like, it's not creating value for us, I mean, how can you then push it forward?
Yeah.
So it's,
I think that was really good.
Yeah.
To understand this.
Yeah.
It kept coming up, but now we realize that we're not so interested in it.
Yeah, and that's fair. You know, that's like really important to kind of make clear that, you know, hey, this is not for us. I mean, there are other problems as well.
Yeah. So we have narrowed down one idea, which is a little bit of a continuation to what we last talked to you about, this kind of a work platform or maybe some e-commerce thing, and then now Adam sent us yesterday a link to the same refugee.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
was in the presentation today. So I think in a way the fact that our very initial idea has been done was kind of reassuring, and that now we can kind of work around that. And then
Cool.
and then we also like this kind of idea of just bringing people together and making a random interaction. Because
Yeah.
one of our topics has been rumors and suspicion. So just meeting, talking about things directly.
And hey, I don't know if you like. Did you know that this Startup Refugees is one organization, but then the other one is this Shortcut.
Yeah.
And
you said ID.
yeah, and they are downstairs in the basement.
Here.
Yeah. So if you take those stairs and go all the way downstairs, like basement, that's where their office is. So you can just kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
That could be.
That's so. Yeah.
Knocking.
That's super nice.
Yeah. I like this idea of making maybe a cafe pop-up or dinner with our first day was a little bit like Airbnb experiences or something of the sort. So we have two directions which are kind of the same.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, our own involvement with this, I think, really helps us with the fact that we haven't had any proper research done yet.
Yeah.
So once we are also involved, we can at least say something about ourselves and what we want to do and are interested in. So.
I can't wait to reveal the next steps. It's gonna fit like a glove in your hand. I don't know if that's like an international saying, but I don't know if it's even Finnish. Like fits like a glove. I don't know. I had a moment. Apologies, but there's gonna be like nice continuation that kind of builds up. Cool. Okay, time to move on.
I've been sleeping like but it helps your back. And now I sleep without a pillow.
So we're just thinking this together with a board for only both people so that it would be
I feel uncomfortable with
in both of the ideas. The ideas for like sleeping together and having like and meet each other. Yeah, it's just a different way of
If I sleep without
yeah, so but we need to like
My voice is running out. Yeah, I forgot to do Paul's exercises. I forgot to do Paul's exercises. Mama. Me. Right.
Yeah. Was it try? Let's put a pencil.
Oh yeah.
But does it?
No, it's okay.
Apple cider vinegar and honey.
Okay, I'll note that. Oh, excuse me. It's almost 1 o'clock. If I may steal a few minutes of your precious time. Please hold it. Just a few minutes. If I may get your attention for a few minutes. It's almost 1 p.m. All right. We'll share the slides, but just because it's almost 1 p.m., just wanted to share like what happens next. So the idea is now to frame, kind of narrow down your ideas so that you have 3 ideas. You can have 2 ideas, that's also fine. But then thinking about like kind of, when you frame your idea in a certain way, then it gives certain expectations for the audience to really think about how to react to this idea. So think about magazine covers. So frame your idea as a magazine cover with a heading and a subheading. So how would you portray your ideas as magazine covers? And think about the magazine. What kind of magazines do you want to see your idea presented in? Let's say it's Wired, Monocle, some other magazine, Marie Claire, for example. And the idea is that by tomorrow noon, you upload these pictures on Teams, idea framing channel, and then we set up a voting system with Google Forms. So everyone goes there and votes on other teams' ideas, and this is kind of, first step in getting external validation. So, and the idea is that once you see the votes, how people voted with regards to your team's ideas, you can take it as a kind of guiding factor. If an idea gets 40 votes, maybe there's something there. Or you can also decide to disregard that. So this is the, you can get some external feedback now on your ideas. And what is more, you can also share this with anyone else. Friends, family, enemies, strangers. It's your call. So voting is, excuse me, so voting is done by tomorrow midnight. So upload pictures by noon tomorrow, and then voting closes at midnight. So you have 12 hours, give or take, to vote. It's pretty big.
Each team has 1 vote.
Each individual.
Each individual.
Yeah,
Okay.
individual 1 vote for each team. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Okay. yeah, exactly. Thanks, really. Okay. Okay. Just one more. Look at also this picture. Hey, can I look at the dog? It's such a beautiful dog. Just breathe. It's been an intense day. Many thanks for this. And this is what we started. Just to recap and remind, I think everyone is super deep in the ideation process still. So let's take a look at the dog once more and breathe. I mean, it's been an intense day, and now, oi, don't, yeah, no, let's go with the dog. Sorry, Gia, do you have an announcement to make about this service blueprint? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, how many have actually experienced using service
blueprinting.
Service blueprinting.
So, yeah, what we thought of yesterday was that it would be useful for you to sort of service blueprint your event, and it would be nice if we could also be there to kind of see and guide if necessary. So those who have experience, we are thinking to do a bit of like peer-to-peer teaching. You could host a session, and those who are interested to be here can also be here to sort of plan out the entire event, what you want, so that it can be clearer for everybody to see and kind of speed up the process a little bit for your event next week. Because the marketing team needs to start putting stuff out on social media. People need to start inviting for ticketing teams. You need to start selling tickets as well. The timeline is pretty short, and I think this would be a really useful exercise for you. So those who have experience, would you like to volunteer yourselves to teach? Yeah. So we're thinking of staying here this afternoon, and so Mika and I are going to be here at least, just if you need any additional help. And whoever else is interested to learn service blueprinting or kind of use it as a tool, it might be also useful for your own projects. So yeah, feel free to say.
Yeah. Thank you, Gia. Okay, so that starts at 2 o'clock. Now is lunchtime. Many thanks for today, and see you tomorrow here, 2 p.m. And we'll also post on Teams about mentoring. So we have mentoring slots. So check up on Teams. Everything is going to happen this evening. So, and we'll let you know about. We'll notify you about that.
Sessions be here or Otaniemi or where?
So
The mentoring.
The mentoring sessions, Mika, Adi, and I will take 4 teams each. So you can choose based on the time and venue that works for you. We put down the venue and time.
And my venues are flexible, so if there's a place that works for someone, I can.
Okay. Hey, thank you so much. Sorry?
Can we continue in the space after lunch?
Yeah, I mean, we have this reserved for 1 p.m., but then that means that, other people can also join here. You're free to stay here. Yeah.
Where is it possible to book?
Sorry?
Where is the mentoring?
This evening. Oh, we haven't set it up yet. Yeah. Okay, we try to be fast.
So I was like this because I was like the voting. So basically, for each team, we vote as individual to vote for one of their ideas.
Yeah. So basically, it's gonna look like there's gonna be like one team with like 3 pictures or 2 pictures, and then you can click on the one you want. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because it was like the voting for like 1 per team, so it was sounding like we vote as a team.
Oh yeah. It means like you can have like 1 vote per each team. Yeah.
That's what I was like. What?
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Thanks for clarifying it. But yeah. And you can also if you want, you can continue working here as well. I mean, just some other people might be joining.
So no official program is.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we don't.
It has to be, it doesn't have to be,
We need to have a chat with you. So, for Klubi.
Yep.